Oh God, y'all probably just Road Observer 2000 here, back again live. Sorry, I said I was gonna be live like soon after that other stream, but that's not the case. I'm turning this down so I don't have to scream, so I don't drive my parents crazy. Yeah. First and foremost, as you guys can see, I've got a face cam. Hey, at least on Discord. So first off, hey y'all. Second off, happy 4th of July. Third. You're blowing yourself up. Stop it. Stop it. All it's going to take for him to screw something up over there is for one of those fireworks to fall over, and then that whole lot will end up going up, and then, well then, it ain't going to just be his phone that's taken up.
Fireworks 6 days ago.
Right then, let us get back to what I was supposed to be doing, boys. Alright. Buddy, I've played this, I don't need no recommended, I want this gone. How do I get rid of this recommended thing? I don't know how to get rid of it.
No!
I'm better off with just this and this. Now then. Okay. Yeah. The only time I ping is usually unless something's funny, or if I'm letting people know I'm live. So far, it's only attracted like one person, probably one of the 4 people in here. Most likely Kevin, considering everybody. Okay, no, we just have Kevin blowing himself up there. No, that's totally normal.
Can you hear that in the background? Those are my little cousins.
listen.
That's quick.
Problem is, look, the reason I don't stream on my computer. Can I stop? Let me talk because I can't. I don't want to have to scream over y'all just to get y'all's attention because my parents get mad at me for being too loud. Let me talk, please.
Do you know about CSX 777?
Hello? Did you just hear what I said? I will mute anybody who's. You know what? I don't have time for this. Right. The reason I can't stream on my computer is simply this. The internet's not strong enough to handle that. Because if I was wanting to stream and have all of y'all in it, then I'd have to have the streaming software open, the game open, what needs to be running for the game to be running open. I'd need to have YouTube open, and then I need to have the streaming software open. That's close to 5 to 6 tabs open all at once on multiple different platforms, multiple different applications, and multiple different sites, which basically would cause extreme strain on the internet. Meaning, even if I was able to live stream, the quality would be so bad that there wouldn't be any point in it because it would probably end up just like that. It'd end up like Kevin's mic quality. It'd be so bad you wouldn't be able to make out what's going on.
Let's see something. Huh?
Alright, so as you can see, I'm currently in Rails Unlimited right now. And as you can see, since I've got the Acer, I'm finally able to play it with decent graphics. Why?
You know you haven't done it all the time?
What? Battle?
Evening stream.
What? Did I ever number that? I don't remember if I ever numbered that. Sorry. Okay, whoever has the live stream on, you might want to just, you might want to mute that because of echoes. Alright, I'm just letting you know in advance. Right. Since I've been able to use those Robux to get a ton of new trains. Chill, bruh. Right, I'm gonna start with. Can I talk, please? I can't even narrate because of you guys. I swear. I'm sorry, but there's only so much I can take before I need to just.
What was that?
The hell? I think somebody's internet just decided to basically die. So, yeah, I'm gonna just say that was via and call it a night. No, I'm just kidding. Alright, boys. Alright, lads, that's it. Time to go. You can't go home. Don't have to go home, but you can't stay here.
Oh no. I don't know what to do.
Hold on, I'll be, I need to change the camera around because I meant to tell Jesse something. Who's a Rail fan here?
If anybody wants to play Rails Unlimited Classic.
Who's Ruffin?
Hey, who's a Rail fan with the background of 2816? Oh. Thank God I missed that. Okay. I almost accidentally banned Via. Thank God I caught that. Otherwise, I would have clicked the wrong button. That would have been bad. I'm so glad I caught that.
Okay, now.
I'm not trying to ban you. I was trying to mute you temporarily because I can't hear Railfan. Like, that's the problem. Once everybody comes into these calls, I can't hear anybody. Who is Railfan again? I don't think I've seen you before.
Hello, is it me you're looking for? Oh,
God.
anybody want to join me on
Sweet Potato, Amy, what's up? Sorry, it's only showing one person on the live stream, so it's making it, like, crazy enough, to say the least. Right, so I need to tell Jesse something.
Right now, what's the
No.
Great.
Jesse Jello.
Anybody want to join me on
Gillette. It's not Jello, it's Gillette. Get it right.
Hello, can you hear me? Hello?
Yes?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes. Yes, I'm just trying to look at stuff.
Hold up. I gotta go.
Can you... Hey, Relfan, we don't care about the fireworks much.
Yeah, we really don't care about fireworks.
Can you, like, turn off his camera or something? Because it's wasting the internet. Or the what? I'm not gonna turn off.
We're going to turn mine off. That's probably for the best. There we go.
Here we go.
Hold on. There we go.
Because of
Hang on, let me recall my things on the fritz. Oh boy. Okay, we have an epilepsy thing. That's just great. That's no, that's fine. That's just not what I was needing. Game on. What's up, bro? Game on, absolutely. Yes, sir. Nice name. Right then. Also, Jekyll Island shirt. Compliments to my mom. She got it for me while we were down there.
I'm done.
Right. Let me see here. See, we have Leviathan. We have the Penn State Atlantic. We have Frisco 1522.
Used to load.
Have the Blue Comet.
I cannot.
We have the 2 British rail locomotives. I might try these. I looked at them before earlier today.
Try the A1. Try the A1. That's pretty quick.
Of the plane, no, I didn't.
Oh, just before we start, can we do some news?
Can y'all turn your cameras on, please?
We just asked for them to be off.
All right, I'm gonna.
My camera's on.
The camera's on.
Mine's off. Right, I'm gonna go and just get out of here.
Here. There you go.
Are you leaving?
No. I'm going. I'm going on. I said I'm gonna go like in the game. I'm leaving whatever station terminus I'm at. I hate it. It only took like close to 3 years after the game was released for British to finally show up.
Yes. On multiple Great Britain ships. So we don't rely on
I don't know if they're going to be added, but I think some of the trestles I've photographed in and around Athens are going. I shared photos of some of the trestles I photographed here around here, like in Hartwell and Athens. to some of the developers, like at least two, and a few were interested, especially in the trestle that's in the photo that I got submitted to the Linden House. That's one they're interested in. It'd be interesting to see it, immortalized here, but whether that's going to be up to them if they add it. And really, they don't have to. But it would be curious. Oh, we have a Union Pacific refrigeration train built by 844.
Yeah, have you checked out the Team Legend? That those are pretty good.
I know what it is. It's 765. I've looked at that. What's funny, though, is they have Pierre Marquette's whistle on it, which makes me... Which,
Alright, I'm gonna go.
all right.
And then there was 2.
Then there was one.
What, you're leaving?
No.
Oh, never mind.
I'm referencing the 4501 documentary.
You know what makes me kind of upset is because they could have just used a different whistle for the Steam.
Well, I mean, I sent recording links to, and even a whole Google search to one of the devs. So, I said, just in case, to give, the locomotives some more variety as far as steam locomotives, which really, it wouldn't be that difficult to do because I think there's audio of the real whistles used on the Blue Comet, because I'm sure they would have been used on other locomotives later. Of course, for anybody, if they ever have any NNW steam, well, there's at least 2 of Winston Link's audio recordings on YouTube, so they got that for referencing as well. It'd just be a matter of trying to just be a matter of trying to clean up the sound since the records are grainy. You can hear the record scratches in the recordings, but it gives those character.
Also, when they do actually update the Polar Express, they should possibly add some of the voice lines from the movie if they could.
Nah, if people record on here, that'd get their stuff taken down. I'm amazed they're even able to get away with putting the whistle in, because I really don't know if that would be considered copyright or not, because I've actually never heard that specific whistle be used on Pierre Marquette 1225 at all since.
What's it called? Oh, you know what would be really funny if they would make? Possibly the Peanuts Express from Lino.
Oh, God. Right, I'm going to make this a Steam thing, so I'm going to go with the Leviathan, which is, of course, a 440, which does actually exist. It's a real locomotive. I think it's out, out in either Colorado or Nevada. I could be wrong.
There's one version up here in Kennesaw, which is
I know what the one in Kennesaw is. I've seen it. I've actually seen it. I saw it in 2008. What do you think my video titled 10 Years Later was about? That was about me going to see the General in the Texas.
you can run the John Bull by any chance after?
Yeah, I've run it before on a few of my streams.
RO skill game up on Roblox. You should possibly check that out.
Oh my God, I'm lagging. Now, see, it wouldn't be hard for them to hang. Now, let me talk for a minute. Excuse me. Yeah, it wouldn't be hard for them to reskin this 440. That's what makes it easier. And they could actually make both locomotives and their consists. Like, you could have the General and the train consist they had before the Raiders took it over, which was, I think, 3 boxcars and I think 2 or 3 passenger coaches. Then you'd have the Chase train, which is the General and the 3 boxcars that the Raiders used. And then you could have the Texas with just it on its own, or have it with like a partially burned boxcar. I'm going off of the 50s era film, which, by the way, if y'all didn't know, was filmed on the Tallulah Falls Railroad. Hey,
Possibly definitely for Jupiter and 193. they just like they wanted people to keep the way.
I love how the Leviathan, the bell sound is all steam, is the same bell, is like the mechanical bell you'd hear.
Yeah.
Like, if for these locomotives, they wouldn't have been mechanical, they would have been manual. You'd have to pull a rope down like this just to get the bell to ring, and it would be a different sort of tone every time.
Yep. Just like the General 2 out in the Southern Railroad.
I've already been to most of these museums. I went to a few of the ones that were close in '08 and 9. 2008, 2009. I never filmed them though. Like, I've been to the one in Duluth. I've been to the one in Savannah. Been to the one. I've been to Bryson City. I went there. I've been going there since 2005. So, like, when I was 5 years old at the time. So, yeah.
Well, here's a fun fact. They're gonna possibly move 750 out to get something checked on her, so you'll maybe want to stick around to see that.
Wait. They're trying to get 750 back up and running?
No, just like to check on something. They're not gonna restore her exactly.
Wait a minute. You might be confusing it with 290. I've seen 750. It's pretty much immaculate. 290, I think, is the one they're worried about. They're still trying to put it back together, last I heard, because when I was there, the engine was not on any kind of display, which could have guessed it's in the shop. I know they talked about expanding, but haven't seen anything yet.
No, I
Say
have a
best
friend
day, Nate.
He always gets news, and he says that 750 is going to be moved to be checked on, and then she's going to be put back in the shed that she was.
You know, it's a shame. I'd love if they could restore 290 or 750 to operation, but the chances of that ever happening is slim because they do not have they do not have a lot of space at all as far as trackage goes. Like, if they had a bigger... Well, I mean, the last time it ran was, I think, the early 90s, if I'm not mistaken, and it's the same with 290. It last ran a year after being used in fried green tomatoes, and after that it was retired because New Georgia Railroad stopped running. So, I mean...
Yep. And how come was it in one of the photos I've seen from my dad on Facebook, it looked like the boiler was still intact, like the headlamp, smokestack, view of the domes, and everything else.
Well, I think they were going to I think the thing they were going for was a cosmetic restoration, and we're going to keep it as such until an opportunity presented itself for them to restore the engine. It's like 614. I think they're going to try and just cosmetically restore it and then try and subsequently keep it up enough to where if there ever does come a chance for them to restore it to operation, then they'll be able to do it and it wouldn't cost as much or take as much time. I mean, that's the key. If you can restore an engine enough to where it's good, it's able to be kept up well mechanically and cosmetically, then it does not take much to restore it. I mean, it's like 611. It last ran in 1994, and when they went to send it in for restoration in 2015, it only took, I think, a year or two, and it was already back out on the road, and I think late 2016 or 17. Worse. Okay, that's even worse, man.
Yeah. Oh, here's something funny, by the way. Look at the station. Something pretty cute. I like it.
I'm gonna close OneDrive because I don't need it. Besides, who uses OneDrive? Not me. Blech.
Yes. Oh.
Well, actually, that would be the memes.
It's also in Garfield.
Foot. E. Get Garfield in a train.
Southern Pensy Rail fan, what's up, man?
Where's my Lasaga, John?
Why does that sound like 5CAs?
Don't say it like
You're right, Johnny Tech. The blue comet. I hear.
I hear 4014. 100 miles an hour speed demon, go! 100 miles an hour speed demon, boys, go!
Yes, race it. But you know that big boy can go the exact same speed.
Technically, I'd imagine it could go a lot faster.
Yeah, yeah. I really think they should possibly restore the General 2 as it was before, like some photos and those postcards. They should possibly do that.
Well, the thing is, I mean, there'd be no point in them restoring it to that sort of look because the real engine still exists and it is pretty much in, you know, that sort of state already with, you know, I think it's pretty much in, you know, as it did the last time it ran under its own power, which I think was towards the 70s. So, really, they need to really fix that thing with the derailing. That's an issue.
Here's something interesting. The train made it through its mission. Now it needs to go back to another mission.
Elro.
What?
There's a can of Dr. Pepper.
Oh my god, I see Rick and Morty in the background. Why?
That's not Rick and Morty.
I'm surprised they don't have this in the Greyhound scheme, unless I think this is this one.
They actually do, actually. I felt in Rose and Lily Classic right next to the big boy excursion.
Alright, boys. We out here hauling freight.
Let's haul some freight with the 844.
Oh, excuse me. No, not with the 844. Nickel plate Burke number 765.
Oh shoot, I was wrong.
I do find it humorous though that they have it as freaking 1225's whistle. They like there's audio, there's plenty of audio of 765's whistle. No joke.
I'm about to actually use it.
Why couldn't they not just use the whistle that they use in the Coca-Cola movie, 765?
Technically, I mean, there's plenty of audio of the whistle, and really now, currently, it's got one off of one of its scrapped sister locomotives, if I'm not mistaken. Plus, they could get audio of the actual engine itself. I mean, they could do that. If they could get permission from the Fort Wayne Society, they could.
Can someone explain to me why is there Rick and Morty in the background?
Not me. I don't watch that show, man. It's basically a ripoff.
Garfield!
I'm a superpower.
Quiet down.
Well, I need to get the Penn Central train set out because clearly Rails Unlimited's trackage at the moment is just like Penn Central's because there's nothing wrong with the tracks and yet there's nothing wrong with the trains and yet they're derailing like Penn Central. If you catch my drift. Yep, Penn Central. We need Penn Central. I'm gonna love the day when they add a Penn State
Here we go,
GG1.
big movies in the back.
Can you see if you can find the Sonic movie?
Can you guys not talk about that while I'm in? Do you guys have to do stuff, talk about stuff that's copyrighted while I'm streaming?
Okay, let's talk about the Sonic. Go back to the Sonic movie.
Yes, I'll be right. One more time.
Why is that? I like Sonic
Execute order number 66. What?
Halloween train should be actually that steam, possibly the Formula House.
What?
What do you guys think the next Halloween train will be? Just style.
I don't believe it. How is this train? How is my train even still moving? I've got a few road railers that are derailed.
Ooh.
Yeah, there it goes. Perfect. Well, it looks like Penn Central just went bankrupt in more ways than one. Right. All right, that's it. Bringing out the big boy. Got to bring out the big boy, boys.
Let's down Paul then. What happened to Paul?
Don't.
My name is wrong. For the engineer next to me for.
You know what's funny? I think I actually have. Hey, you guys want to know something funny? I think I've got on my list of stuff they could probably add in the game as far as trains go. I actually do think I have most of the Southern/NS steam fleet from 50 years. Really? Well, that didn't take too long. Man, guys, the track here in this game is like Penn Central's trackage back in the 70s. It's terrible. It's so bad you can't even go a few feet without derailing. This is ridiculous.
I really think they should add also add 611, AF5 next, and
Don't go bugging the devs about it. I already have them on the list as is. That's going to be up to them whether they add them or not.
how about 1218? Would that work?
Dude, as I just said, I don't have a say in that. That's up to the devs and people who want to model them. All right, that's just going to be how it is. Deal with it, please. It makes me mad just trying to explain that to people who clearly don't listen. Hey, old timer, diesels are coming. We're stepping out of the past and into the future.
What? Yeah, I'm just making this, yeah.
Vintage passenger train meets old right there. UB meets Amtrak. I love that.
And I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Have a good evening.
Oh, I haven't been in here before. Oh. Oof. Well, boys. Guys. Hey, guys. Hey, guys. Why didn't nobody tell me that the track just stopped here? I just ran into a wall at like 100 miles an hour. I'm surprised nobody broke their necks. Oh.
No,
Looks like somebody did.
I did.
Well, here's an issue. The engines would probably be screwed up because the front would be completely crumpled in and the back would be absolutely destroyed on both locomotives here. So there would be a loss. Wait. Oh, there's shadows now. I just realized this. There's literally shadows right now from the sunlight. Oh, that... Okay. So why would they have this as an active track if they know that they aren't going to finish this? That makes zero sense to me, man. In the heat of the night. Oh.
Hello?
I'm here, Random Dev, what's up?
I don't feel too good right now.
Oh no, somebody actually followed through the 66 order. It will be done. That fixed. Tell me, lads, did that fix the mic? Hope so, because I don't like having to deal with that. Hello. Oof, it's a it's a bloody bad derailment here. Joshy, Microwave Caprisa, what's up, y'all? Glad to see y'all are doing alright. Well, Polar Express just got wrecked. That's all you can say about that. Okay, now the 1225 audio looks like it's off of 587. Why is it? What is it with people switching and swapping Nickel Plate Road audio with everything else? They need to update the horn on that sucker. It needs work. Just saying. And I'd go with one that would have fit the era. Like diesels then wouldn't have had horns that sounded like that. Just saying. They would probably have been air or chime horns or air whistles. Or they would have been some kind of earlier whistle or horn. And back when they first generation diesels were still numerous, there were just as numerous of horns to go with them. There's like audio recordings of said horns. I think some guy had a huge collection's worth for a while before he passed. Ah, yes, the Ria Rail Canadian, the thing I wished I could have rode on. That would have been a dream. What's wrong, boy?
Alright, y'all. I don't know what just happened to me.
El Capitan, El Capitan, El Capitan. Cameron Reacts, what's up?
What happened? Sorry, y'all. I don't know what just happened to me. I'll be right back.
Don't feel bad, Capri Sun. It's the same with me, man. Mine's fine. I got to see fireworks early on the 3rd. Everybody was doing them on the 3rd instead of like the 4th. Like major cities go, oh. Uh-oh, we have 6 viewers and 9 likes. Okay, 7, thank goodness. That would have been bad. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. I probably screwed that up in more ways than one. Oh, frig. It's like, get out of the way! El Capitan coming through. Okay, BNSF, if you guys hear this, please at least keep one original unit from the Santa Fe in this livery, please. I mean, for God's sakes, this is a good scheme. I like it. Or maybe redo your BNSF paint style to reflect this or something. I don't know. Maybe have a unit that's got a War Bonnet inspired livery, but with the current BNSF colors, maybe. That'd probably be interesting. And it'd be something unique. Oh yes, the Desert Wind. I'm surprised I don't have the California Zephyr, like... Oh my god, that's it. I need to add the Rio Grande Zephyr onto the list. I can't, why did I not realize this? Why did I not think of that? Like, and I'm talking about the last era of the original California Zephyr. Of course, that's the name, the Rio Grande Zephyr is the name it operated under from, I guess, when it was taken over by the Rio Grande until 1983, when it finally ended up going over to Amtrak, which basically, I guess you could say, ruined it. And there's actually footage of the last run of the Rio Grande Zephyr, believe it or not. And I mean, it was truly the end of an era back in the 80s, because it had everything you'd expect a classic consist to have, everything right down to the F units pulling the train. You had the 50s era coaches, you had the F units. It was beautiful.
Yeah, can you hear me?
No. There's a lot of Canadian power, though. That would be interesting, though, if they had... Like, I'm sure there's... Like, I mean, if I wanted to with that list, I could add a ton more steam locomotives, but right now, I'm fine with what I've got.
Oh God, I didn't hear that.
What? Excuse me?
Right down, just
Via.